What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Saturday morning, the 13th. Saturday morning. How's everybody doing today? Put your comments there in that chat section. Let me see. You got a bunch of people already jumping in there. Paul, have you ever used Constant Contact for emails? And does Kartra do emails? How hard is it to switch email providers? Yes, I started off with Constant Contact in 2009, a long time ago. And Kartra is the best email provider in the world. If you got an email from me, it came from Kartra. So yeah, it does that. Content equals cash. You are so right, Richard Brown. And guess what I'm doing right now? Content. It is kind of funny. In the past few months, we've generated a decent amount of money off this channel. And all I do is free content for you guys. So yeah, content is definitely cash. Who else we got in here? Cameron's there. My laptop is repaired. Awesome. Good to hear it. Paul says, amen to that, Richard. Let's see. 10 to start. That was beforehand. Paul also said, along with building a list, do you do any ad spend for YouTube channel? I just do ads, video ads that run on YouTube, Paul. I don't really send anybody to my channel. Everything for my channel is organic, and through SEO, I do all that stuff. But today we are going to talk about content, and I got some of this too if you guys are interested. You guys are interested in these, I got these too, so if you're interested in that, I'll be giving those away. Yeah, I want to talk about content today. Let me get my screen correct so I can see everybody here. And put in there, guys, are you creating content now? Primarily what I'm going to talk about today is like blogs and that type of content, but certainly the things I'm going to talk about also apply to videos, content like this. And tell me what you've been doing. Tell me what your weekend's like. Let's get some conversations going there in that chat section. I know I got up early, went over to the lake, did a little bit of work over there. Really nice, beautiful morning here in San Diego. It's not going to be that warm. Going to be probably 60, maybe a little in the lower 60s. How can I have a job at your company at Upworks? Oh shoot, you don't want to work for my company. We pretty much use all freelance for a lot of stuff. Now I have full-time employees too in the Philippines and also in India. Yeah, so I mean, Upwork, you can get all the jobs you want on Upwork. It's pretty easy. How hard was it to switch from one autoresponder to Kartra? Incredibly hard. Well, here's the deal, guys. It's not hard if you don't have much of a list and you don't have a bunch of funnels. But understand, we had about 8 years worth of funnels and lists we had to move over. So yeah, it was a bear. It took us 6 months to move over to Kartra, which was a long time. And now I'm talking like 8 hours a day, somebody working on it for about 6 months to move everything over. But if you're new to this game and you don't have a big list, it takes 10 minutes, not a big deal. Hey JR, official Phoenix Gibbs, what are you doing, man? You're over there on the East Coast. I'm trying to remember. I think you're in North Carolina, if I remember correctly. Official Phoenix Gibbs, and she's got a cool book, guys. You ought to check it out. Look her up online. She just did a book. James Brain, there you are. I was wondering where you were, man. I was like, where's James at? Has James slept in today? Not my man James. I hope not. So anyhow, we got a good group today. We got Cameron in there, got Paul, got official Phoenix Gibbs, got James Brain, Graham, Derek, what's going on? Good to see you. Got a good group of people today, guys. Morad, what's going on? Good to see you in there. So we got a great group, and you can ask me any questions you want. I'm going to be talking about content today. However, if there's something else you have a question about, I'm here to serve you. Every morning I come in here, I go live pretty much Monday through Saturday. Monday through Fridays 9 a.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. Let everybody sleep in just a little bit. And I want to talk about this content thing because, guys, this is a free thing that you can do to make money, and that is creating content. Plus the benefit of really helping somebody out, I think, is super cool. I love being able to do that, and you guys should too. Saying hello from Brooklyn. I thought you moved from New York down to Carolina, Phoenix Gibbs. Tell me about that. Let me know if that's right. I thought for sure I remember that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought for sure you'd moved to Carolina. So, guys, the first thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to go through some steps about this, is number one, be original. Now, Maya, what's going on? Good to see you in there, man. Be original. It's hard to do. I'm not kidding you, because it seems like everything has been produced so far. But when I say be original, don't just copy and paste other people's stuff. Try to make it sound a little bit better. Try to add a little bit to it. Try to give it more depth. Try to talk about your personal experiences, because nobody has had your personal experiences. People love to hear your personal experiences. I'm going to get into that in a second too, and how you can use that. It takes a little bit more time and effort, and I know that, but by doing that, you're going to have better content. That's number one. Number two, produce actionable content. Okay. Now, I don't do it quite as much on this channel, but I do a little bit. I'll say every now and then, hey, there's a course in the description. Click there to grab my course. That's actionable. I'll say, hey, put a comment there in the chat section, so that we know that you can hear me, so that answer any questions, whatever. But I try to get you to do something actionable. A lot of times when I do a video, I'll say, hey, there's this free download, click here, do that. I'll also say, when I'm doing videos, put your comments below, put your questions about this. What are you doing? Let's see here. What do I got? Some comments here. I'm really excited about the Google gift card. Well, good. It is there. Content governed by searchable keywords. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. When you're doing content, you do want to have stuff that people are searching for. You don't want to just create stuff that's for yourself. All right. You want stuff that people actually want and are looking for. Let's see what else I got in here. I love these comments, guys. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely. Be original and share your experience and stories for sure. Thank you, Phoenix Gibbs, for participating in there. Visiting my mom in New York at the moment. I live in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, that's right. Oh, gosh, man, that buffet there was it Mrs. Wilkes, I think it is. James Breen, I believe, is down there, too. Man, I want that buffet so bad. I really do. I've been looking at it online. Hey, JR, I didn't get notification. I had a hard time getting your live stream, even with searches on Google and YouTube. How about sending emails with links? I sent emails today. So if you didn't get an email, you're not on my list. But I sent emails Thursday, Friday, and then 2 today. So, and I know they came through because they came through to my email. So make sure you're on my list. Send me a message or something, James, and I'll make sure that you're on our list. I can't look it up right now, but definitely I did send out emails. I don't send them during the week because it's just so many emails, and I don't want to bog everybody down with that. Let's see here. When you create content and add to the show notes, do you cut and paste it, then add it? When building your emails, do you split test headlines? I 100% split test headlines all the time. I do a lot of talk to text. I don't do that much copy and paste. I don't do that much typing. A lot of times when I say stuff to you guys here in the chat, I'm just doing talk to text. I think it works really, really well. I took your suggestion, Phoenix Gibbs, and created a free ebook from my book, and it's been building my email list. Awesome. Good. You know what I love is that you did something. So many people will watch all this stuff and they don't do anything. Thank you for doing something. Kristen Taylor says, I love your tips. Thank you so much. Must have call to actions. Yeah, what's the point otherwise? Like if somebody likes what I have and I don't tell you can get more of it, or there's a free course you can go grab in the description, what's the point? I mean, the whole idea of content is to get people to want more, right? To get more, so you can help them more. Yes, come and visit us in Savannah. Man, I'd love to. My wife and I have been there, Phoenix, and we went to the Pink House, and we went to a bunch of restaurants there. It's just a beautiful town. I mean, I love Savannah. I've been living in Savannah for 13 years. That's what I thought, James. James, you're down there with the official Phoenix Gibbs. You guys got to meet up. Do you know Warren Buffett? I love this person. No, I do not know Warren Buffett. I do not go in that circle of people, unfortunately. Email is King. Yes, Richard Brown. Awesome, James. We should connect at James. There you go. You guys should connect. I mean, you'd make some friendships here, business relationships. Who knows? When you first started online, when did I first start my online business? It was 2009, actually. I started 2009, and I was selling cell phone cases, of which I'm not selling now, of which I lost a ton of money, of which I had to get rid of at below my cost. But the point was, it got me started, so none of that really matters. Love it as well. Yeah, I think it's Mrs. Wilkes something house. Mrs. Wilkes something house. What is that restaurant there? Let me look this up. That's going to drive me crazy. I won't be able to go on with my training here without looking that up. Mrs. Wilkes. And it's Savannah. Oh, I didn't spell that right. This is why I don't type. LKS. Savannah, Georgia. I think I got it. Mrs. Wilkes Dining Room. Oh my gosh, guys. Mrs. Wilkes Dining Room. Got to go there. If you're ever in Savannah, go to Mrs. Wilkes. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's got 1,300 reviews, 4.5 stars. They're closed today? That's weird that they're closed today. But man, you talk about just, fried chicken and home cooking and greens. I love that stuff. Just love it. Let me give you a picture, guys. This is the beautiful food that they make there. Just amazing place. I even saw a picture. Obama was there. And the cool thing about Mrs. Wilkes is everybody, when you finish eating, have to take your plates over to the kitchen and put them in a bus pan. And they made Obama do it too. It's just the coolest place. It's really great. Can you repeat Phoenix Gift's book title? Want to support our tribe? Hey Phoenix, put your book title in there so everybody knows what it is. I want to get you some support. Gotta go. Just wanted to come on the show. I love you, JR. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Yep, Mrs. Wilkes. Do you know any social media experts or perhaps a good guy hacker? I need help creating new Facebook account or helping restore my hacked account. Man, Richard, Facebook is a bear. A bear. I do not know anybody in that area, unfortunately. But I tell you what, man, if Facebook messes with you, it's almost impossible to get things straightened out. I have a very hard time with them too. Time to gift card. Jack Dunn says it's time to gift card. Is that right, everybody? Nobody else has asked for it, so I don't think so. I don't think anybody wants it. Nobody's even mentioned it. Do you have a way to do multiple lists for different type offers, or just email your entire list? Oh yeah, I definitely segment it. Like I've got Survivalcave food on one side, I've got JR Fisher training on the other. Within JR Fisher training, I may have people who are interested in advertising, people who are interested in SEO, people, and every time they download something, they get tagged, so I know who downloaded what. So if I want to just email the people who downloaded a particular PDF, or let's say how to create courses, I would know to send them an email on my new course that's coming out on how to create courses. So yeah, I definitely segment everything. Same thing with Survivalcave food. I know if you bought freeze-dried food, if you bought canned meat, what you did over there, all of that. I definitely do that. Can we open a shop at Amazon Prime? I have products on Amazon, but I have somebody who takes care of that. I'm sure you can. I'm sure that's not an issue. All my ad accounts are suspended. Richard Brown. Man, if you're talking about Facebook, I don't even know what to tell you. They're a nightmare. They're just a nightmare. I highly recommend using Google. As a matter of fact, I do Google ads, video ads, and Google has contacted me twice just to help me to get better returns on my dollar. I have another meeting with them next week, and it's a rep who really knows what he's doing. It's amazing. They actually will contact you and help you. Yeah, I think it's time to gift card. Maya says it's time to gift card. Let's see. Is there any way you can keep it simple? I'm not sure. Are you talking about ads, James? Are you talking about emails? I'm not quite sure what you're talking about on that. Let me know on that. I think I'm going to do a Google Play card. Anybody up for a Google Play? Google Play? Anybody? Let's do a Google Play. I don't know much about Amazon Prime. Do you know that John Crestani is back? Yeah, I saw his video the other day, Chris Brown, and I started to watch it, but it was so long. He did a live, and he's getting very political. I can tell you that right now. I try to stay away from that, but I do agree with a lot of the stuff he said. Yeah, he was gone for like 2 months. Everything. No, you can't keep it simple, James. If it was simple, everybody would do it, right? All right, so let's do this gift card here, guys. These are hard to get out. Oh, there it goes. They're not hard to get out. It was just stuck on there. I was just being wimpy. That's all. I was just being wimpy. All right, I got the card. There's the number right there. See the number? Can you see it? Or do I need to scrape off that thing, right? I knew that. All right, so here goes the scraping, guys. I'm scraping. This scrapes off pretty good. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, I can see the number already. It's nice and clear. Would you guys like to see it nice and clear? So this is a Google Play. So you want to, Kristen, what's going on? You want to set your computer up so you can put in this number quickly. Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Okay, here we go. And I'm going to read it from the screen. So I'll hold it up there. And there it is. It's G17S CRNEJU8 48SM. And when somebody gets it, let me know the amount you got. Don't just say I got it, because that's like keeping other people from trying to get it. Tell me the amount you got on this, okay? It's anywhere from $10 to $200. What are your thoughts on Texas reopening to 100%? Man, I think they should. I think every state should open, but you know what? That's just my opinion. I think they should all open. Does Kartra offer templates email? Yes, there's templates for everything. There's templates for web pages. There's templates for sales pages, emails. I mean, all kinds of stuff in there. So there's actually some funnels in there, Frank Kern's, that you can actually just import and use them. They've got everything. Kartra's got everything. Use my link. It'll be in the description at the end of this video. If you use my link, you can get a trial for $1. It is my affiliate link. I know you'll stay though, because it's so good. So when you do an email, how many links do you feel is optimal for a letter? I see usually 2 or 3, one in the beginning, one in the middle, one. I do about that, Paul. I do about 3 links in an email, something like that. That's about average. I wouldn't put too many images in there. I put maybe 1 image. That will reduce your deliverability if you put too many images in there, so you want to be careful about that. Did everybody get that number? Nobody has posted if they got this gift card or not. Nobody has posted. All right, let me get on here with my training too. I don't want to get too sidetracked. You also want to publish accurate information, guys. When you're publishing online, if you say something inaccurate or you do something inaccurate, believe me, they're going to pounce on you. And in addition to that, they're not going to really trust you if you're, posting inaccurate stuff. So you want to try to do as much research as you can. It only takes you a couple minutes to do some research. So, and also if you're getting it from someplace else, quote where you got it from. That's number 3, by the way. Number 4 is tell a story. Tell a story. Stories are so important. They make people connect mentally with you. Let's see here. Cameron Shaquille says, I got it. 104. Tell me what the amount is. I don't know what 104 is. There isn't one. Oh, okay. He said $10. Cameron got it for $10. All right. Well, there you go. He got it. Yeah, telling stories will really have your brain connect with somebody else. And it's hard for them to leave. Like if you're doing a video and you're telling a story, it's really hard for somebody to leave if you're in the middle of a story. Which reminds me, I want to tell you a story at the end. I got to tell you a story at the end. It's really important. Number 5, make your audience think a little bit. Bring up some discussion. Get their imagination going. Make it relative to current events, maybe pop culture, daily lives. This will also keep your audience hooked and help them engage with your content. This is a great strategy, really, to help stimulate discussions in your comments, that type of thing. Ultimately, this is great news for you in terms of traffic and engagement metrics. Each visit actually increases the chances of a conversation, and that's certainly what you want. Like, we got some great conversation going on. You guys are awesome with these comments. I mean, please put more comments in there. Let me know what you're thinking about the training. Number 6 is use some visuals. I use visuals a lot, even in my videos. When I do a video, if I talk about a statistic or a website or something, I'll make sure it's on the screen so they can actually see it. I don't just say, hey, go to Upwork.com. I'll pull up Upwork, and maybe I'll go through Upwork and I'll show them how to use Upwork. I do that a lot in my videos. It's very, very helpful to people. Next thing, number 7, is you really want to master great headlines. Master great headlines. Headlines are the thing that people look at first to decide if they want to watch your video, to decide if they want to read your blog, to decide if they want that download. The headline should basically be what they're going to get out of that. So, a headline could be lose 30 pounds in 30 days and still eat the food you love. So I like headlines that say you can do X without Y, okay? X without Y. So another good one would be how to make gourmet looking food without any training in the kitchen. Okay, so gourmet food without any training. Those kind of headlines work really, really well. Let's see here. Do you ever outsource content for emails? Never. I write all my emails 100%. And I'm not saying there aren't some good people, but by the time I convey to somebody what I want to do and what I want to get out of it, I can just write it myself. And a good email copywriter is going to charge you thousands of dollars. It's going to be very expensive because if they work, obviously they're going to make you money. James Breen, how has PPC changed since you began online marketing? Well, I did it some in the beginning. where I just put like keywords and I ran ads. I was not successful in the beginning running ads. 2010, 11, I was spending maybe $1,500, $2,000 a month and really getting no return for it because I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing things like, running ads for survival food, and I would just send them to my main website, and then they'd get there and they didn't know what to do. Later on, I learned that you got to run an ad for a particular item and send them to a page with that item and that item only. But I didn't know that in the beginning, so I kind of screwed that up. Let's see what else I got for you guys. Number 8, you want to kind of hook everybody with an intro. If you're doing a video, especially on YouTube, you want to say, hey, at the end of this video, you'll be able to, improve your credit by 50 points by doing these 4 simple steps. Okay, so that's kind of a hook. It's saying, wow, I want to get those things. I want those things. But tell them that in the beginning so they know what they're going to get out of it. If you have like this really cool thing you're going to teach them, and in the end, they're going to have some really cool tools, but you don't tell them about it, then, what good is it? You got to let them know. Number 9 is really mix up your content, and this is the last one on the list. Try different things. Like a lot of times I will look through my videos and I'll find ones that did really, really well, and I'll do another video like that, but then every now and then I'll just do a different video altogether. I did one on investing the other day, which will be coming out, investing for beginners. We had some interest in that. It has nothing to do with really making money online outside the fact that if you made money, you got to invest it. But yeah, I'll do stuff like that. Cameron says, thanks. No problem. No problem. And guys, do you have any questions about this so far? I mean, about doing content. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's very simple. It doesn't really take a brain surgeon to come up with content, and you can look at your competitors and see what they're doing and do something similar. Don't copy what they're doing, but do something similar. If you follow these 9 steps that I just gave you, you're going to do very well on creating content. I mean, that's really all you need to do. The difficult part is actually doing the work. That's the difficult part. It's not knowing what to do or coming up with ideas, because ideas, there's millions of them out there. I mean, the ideas are there. Paul says, I found a person who had 100 emails for his autoresponder with great headlines. I had to download them all for future swipe file for ideas. Yeah, I mean, there's some swipe files out there. I don't really use anybody's at this point, just because we've been doing this for so many years. We pretty much know what's going to work, what's not going to work. How do you find competition? Pretty simple, James. Let's say you're selling camping equipment, and you say, well, people search for camping tents, they search for camping stoves, they search for survival in the woods. Okay, so what I would do is I would type any of those things into Google or into YouTube, depending on where I want to find my competition, and I see which sites come up first. There's your competition. I see whose videos come up first with the most views. There's your competition. It's really that easy. All the answers to your life are on Google. They're there. All your answers are right there. All you gotta do is look for them. Let's see here. Look at Google and what people are asking. That's another good one. Yeah, Richard, you're totally right about that. Then answer the questions. The pain. Yes, there's a pain point to everything, and some pains are worse than others. I mean, some aren't that bad. Some are. I don't like the taste of my meatballs I made with my spaghetti, which I had yesterday, and they were terrible, by the way. If you saw me online, I posted some pictures of the restaurant we went to, and I don't want to say the name of the restaurant, some of them hurt their business, but the food was just awful. It looked great, kind of. I don't know, the spaghetti sauce looked a little off, but it was just awful. It was just terrible food, just terrible. But that happens. I had a great lunch with my wife, nevertheless. By the way, love how you do intro and tell us what to expect, and to subscribe and ring the bell and share it. Well, thank you. And you know what I forgot to do? Forgot to tell you to subscribe. And what? Ring the bell. And what? Share. And what? Like. Do all this. And do them right now. Because if you wait to hit that like button until later, you're going to forget. You're going to forget. You got to get it now. Get it now. Hit that like button now. Okay? Subscribe now. Turn on notifications now. Do it right now. That's the big thing that really holds people back, is they think they want to do something and they have a good idea and they don't do it right now. Why are you waiting? It's like, hey, tomorrow I think I'm going to do such and such. Why not just do it today? Get it done. That way you have more time tomorrow to do something else you come up with. How do you find bestsellers on Amazon? James, you can just sort that. That's really simple on Amazon. You sort it by most popular. You can sort it by best ratings. There's a little sort tab on the top right on Amazon you can use, and that works really well. Who's got questions about this? You guys are asking some amazing questions. You really are. I really appreciate it. You've put a lot of input and a lot of thought into this. I don't know. You guys came more prepared than I did. I'm looking through this. We've got like what 100 comments in here already, and that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool. Have you done any of this content? Are you doing any content? Do you plan on doing any content? If so, let me know. Put that in the comment section there. I want to hear that. I want to hear what you're doing, where you're at. Let me get a sip here real quick. Let's see, Richard, what you got going on here, buddy? Amazon, Google, Amazon bestsellers. Google is your best friend, aren't they? I mean, Richard, it's like anything we want to know. If I wanted to know how to make a chair, I could type that in. If I wanted to know how to make the best omelet, I could type that in. And if I want to see somebody actually doing it, I type it in at YouTube. I mean, it's just like, there's no reason not to know everything nowadays. It's like everything's there that you're interested in. First thing I do is hit like button. Oh, thank you so much, James. That is so kind of you. I hope you guys are learning from James. Okay, the first thing he does is hits the like button when he shows up. Are you guys doing that? And you know what? On the scheduled ones, you can actually hit the like button before I show up if you want. You know, that's possible too. 3 months, no opens, Paul. Richard Brown, what are you talking about here? Oh, okay, I see. Oh, he asked a question. When do you remove people from a list? Now, I'll tell you something cool. If you're using Kartra, if they don't open it after a while, they will actually start blocking those emails for you so that you have good deliverability. So, I mean, that's why you want to get Kartra, guys. And then you don't have to worry about it. And then every now and then what I do is I go in there and I look at all the blocked ones and I just delete them. But Kartra will do all that for you. They keep your list clean for you. And it saves you so much headaches. Whereas a lot of them don't do that. And then you keep sending them out and your deliverability goes down and your emails turn into spam. So, you know, get Kartra, man. There's going to be a link in the description. Get Kartra. You know, if nothing else, look at the video. When you click the link, it's going to take you to a page and there's a video and it plays all the things that Kartra does. If you watch this video, and it's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, it's not long. And then if you want Kartra, if you use my link, you can get it for $1. So, I mean, really, check out Kartra, guys. Any Texas pictures on home update? Yeah, I got some yesterday, as a matter of fact. I don't know if I saved any of those yet. Oh, I think I saved them on my laptop. But there was, there wasn't that much to it. Let me see here. Let me see if I can find that. I think I moved them out of here. I did. Let's see if I can find that. That's a great question. Right there is Austin. Okay. And yes, there is a picture here. Is that what he sent yesterday? Yes. That's what we've got so far, guys. That's what's going on. That's what I got yesterday. So if you're interested in that, that's where we're at. They're kind of sloppy with that wood, don't you think? And let's see here. You probably sent another one too. They're just not loading yet because I'm doing this on my phone. But it doesn't look much more different than the other day. There's, you know, when they frame these things, they just don't look that different. There's another one. You can see how they're just throwing the wood everywhere. Right? There it is. It's coming along nicely. Let's see what else we got here. Before I get off of this, we're at about 30 minutes now. Sometimes I get messages asking why I haven't been opening emails. Yeah, that's a good point. But then again, you got to open the emails to read those. So I don't know how that works. Kartra sounds good. Reclean list. Yes, very, very good. Re-engagement, James, nurturing you. Yes, they are. And Richard, you know your stuff. That's very true. They're trying to get you re-engaged, and then if they can't, they're going to wash you from the list is what's going to happen. Paul, I really enjoy looking at people in same field and studying their tactics and strategies. Really like how Bobby of Flav City optimizes his page for affiliate marketing and how he marketed his book. Yeah, but he can't get it into Costco. What's the deal with that? I mean, he does all kinds of stuff on Costco and they won't put his book in Costco. I have no idea. I mean, he does a lot of good content for Costco. It's really weird. He talks about it too. He's like, what's up, guys? Why won't you do it? Lovely house already. Thank you, Richard. We're working on that. James Breen says, thanks, Richard, also. Great comments today, guys. Are you guys ready for a big weekend? You know, tomorrow I'll be off, and I won't be off. I'll do some work, but I mean, I'm not going to be live for you guys. It doesn't mean you can't send me some messages. It doesn't mean you can't comment on any of my videos. Go into the channel. Hey, take this weekend, take today and tomorrow, and just educate yourself. You know what my videos are about. They're all about making money online. Watch 50 videos instead of watching 50 Netflix shows. At the end of 50 Netflix shows, you won't have much to show for it, okay? But at the end of 50 videos on my channel, you're going to have some information that you can actually apply and make money. Take time, watch 50 videos. It's the 50 video challenge. On Monday, post in there, you know, what'd you think? You watched 50 videos or 20 or whatever it was? Let me know on Monday what you watched. Go into the channel and do it. How's plans for getting down to Texas? We don't know yet. We don't know if it's, you know, I don't think it's going to be movers because they're way expensive right now. So probably U-Hauls or trailers or selling what we got. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get there one way or another. But guys, I really appreciate you being here today. I hope you've enjoyed the session. I hope you got something out of it. If you did enjoy it, put in the comment section that you liked what you got. If you didn't like it and you want to hear something else, put that in the comment section. But please, please, please participate. It's really important that you do what James does, and that's give me a thumbs up. Okay, it's really important that you do that. So make sure you give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications. If you don't do that, you won't get notified. And James, if you're not getting notified via email, send me a message with your email. Let me look into it and see what it is. You could have gotten blocked. You know, a spam blocker could have gotten you or something. So I'm not sure. But you know, people are getting the emails, and if you're not, something's wrong there. Thoughts on doing reveal videos? Ooh, what do you mean by that? I think you're talking about something that's coming up, or maybe unpacking or unboxing or stuff like that. Is that what you're talking about, Paul? I'm not sure. Put that in there. Give me another sip here so I can answer that question before I get out of here. Good tea, good tea. And I'm going to do this today. I'm definitely going to do that today. Are you going to do this today? Is that something you're going to do today? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do today. Just read The Iceberg Effect by Dean Holland. Great read for newbie affiliate marketers. Thanks a bunch. Peace and blessings always. Thank you, James. And I don't know that book. I got to check that out. The Iceberg Effect by Dean Holland. I definitely got to check that out. My unboxing videos. Yes, Paul, those are very, very good. Those are very popular. Guys, one thing I'll tell you, if you're doing videos on YouTube, you got to think long term. There are things you can do on YouTube, and I'll leave you with this, but I want you to really think about this. There's things you can do on YouTube that will get you tons of views. I mean, tons of views. It doesn't mean you're going to make any money with it. There's, I guess, kind of a fad now where people are driving around filming the homeless in Los Angeles and Chicago and, you know, Texas, wherever it is. And they just film homeless people and they talk about, look at all these homeless, look how terrible this is. And they get thousands, sometimes millions of views. But you got to think about this. The purpose of YouTube is for YouTube to make money running ads. So for ads to run on your videos of homeless people, who is going to buy an ad on that? I mean, who's going to buy an ad? There's no way to target the audience of people who like to watch videos of homeless people. There's just no way. I mean, is it men? Is it women? Is it, you know, people who are interested in real estate or investing? There's just no way. So, you know, just because you got a lot of views doesn't mean you're making any money. There's people who get thousands and maybe millions of views that will make less than a channel like mine that doesn't even have that many subscribers, because I'm making content about people who want to make money online, and a stock company can target those, real estate companies can target those. There's all kinds of companies that can target my audience, and so I'm going to have a higher CPM. My CPM is like $40, and average is like $5 or $6, and mine's 40, so it's pretty damn high. And it's high because you can target my audience. So think about that when you're working on a YouTube channel. Don't just do videos that you go, oh my gosh, this will get a lot of views. Is it going to attract an audience that's targetable? Is it going to attract an audience that's going to make you money? Let's see here. Hey, what's Netflix? You don't know what Netflix is? Are you serious? Netflix is where you subscribe and there's all kinds of like series and movies and stuff. Netflix is huge. By the way, check out containers as you can deliver to Texas and put in storage. Yeah, I looked at those. They're expensive, man. Anything that goes from California to Texas is uber expensive. Till completed, did that when we moved from Hot Springs to Boise. Yeah, that's cheap. But check out the prices coming for anything that you do to move from California to Texas is like 5 times what it is in any other state, because everybody's doing it, and they got to get those boxes back, they got to get those U-Hauls back, they got to get those trucks back to California. Nugget YouTube views. Oh, thank you very much, Richard. Yeah, YouTube channel, you got to think about when you're building it, man. It's something else. And there are types of channels that I could start that would get a whole lot more views than what I do, because what I'm teaching you guys is you got to go out and put forth effort and do work. Most people don't want to put forth effort and do any work. They want to watch a cooking video, they want to watch a travel video or whatever, but those videos just don't pay much as far as CPM. And I'm all about money, and I'm all about teaching you guys how to make money. So that's why my channel is a little bit different. So anyhow, it's been a great. Oh, okay, James. I was going to say, you know everything. There's no way. He was messing with me. James says tongue-in-cheek about Netflix. Okay, I was going to say, James, there's no way. No way you know. You got to know this stuff. But anyhow, I really appreciate you guys being here today. I'm going to get off here. I've got to work on my course. We saw a video from my wife yesterday. We got to work on that. Got a lot of good stuff going on, and I really appreciate you guys being here. It's super, super cool to see you guys here every day. And show up during the week, too. Monday through Friday, I do these at 9 a.m. Love to see you there. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, do you have a YouTube masterclass, etc.? I don't yet, because I don't think I'm qualified yet. And here's what I mean by that. My channel's growing, and I'm monetized, and I make money, but I want to get to a certain number of subscribers first. So please share this and get people to subscribe. When I hit that number, then I want to share what I have. My belief is I shouldn't ever do a course on something I haven't done and been really successful with it, because it would be unfair to you guys. The next course I have coming out is called Digital Course Designer, and it is completed as far as the content. I just have to do a lot of recordings. I have to do sales pages and all that, but it will teach you how to do a digital course and make a lot of money. And I've done that. So that's how I do courses. It's got to be something I've already done and been successful at it. Have a blessed week, gang. Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate it. Currently getting equipment together for videos. Paul, awesome. You don't need much. This is all you need. This is all you need to shoot videos. This and maybe a microphone to plug into it. It costs you $29. I have a link to one in the description. That's all you need. Thanks for your inspiration, JR. James, it's always a pleasure, buddy. Paul, thank you so much. Let's see, Morad, thank you so much. And thank you guys. Paul and Richard, you guys are amazing with these comments. I really, really appreciate that. But I appreciate Cameron is in there, and he got the card. Kristen, I appreciate you being here. Chris Brown, good to see you. Maya, love having you in here. Jack Dunn, thank you so much for showing up. Official Phoenix Gibbs, thank you for being here. Cameron, thank you for being here. I'm going to call out everybody I can. There's Kristen again. Okay, I think I got you. I think I got everybody. I tried. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you on Monday morning at 9 a.m.